Hi there, everyone. Today is July 6th, 2020. It is a Monday, and you are joining me once again from the comfort of Mechanyx Global Headquarters, which is actually just my bedroom at my parents' house. And you're joining me today on a particularly rainy Monday morning, but actually it's afternoon now. It's about 12:50 in the afternoon when I'm recording this, but joining me on a rainy afternoon, and it looks like it's clearing up, but I like the rain too, so enough about the weather here, local to Texas. So welcome to your Mechanyx Update. This is going to be a weekly segment that we're trying out where we give you the week at a glance and what we've been working on here at Mechanyx.gg and all the cool stuff that we're going to be introducing. And so we felt it would be a really good idea to kind of engage with you guys because there's no better source of feedback for your platform than the community that uses it. And we want to engage with you guys. We want to hear about how you're doing and how you're using the platform and how everything is going. So we thought the best way to do that would be to do weekly updates and another thing that I'll tell you about later in this video. So welcome to your first ever Mechanyx Weekly Update. And we're going to start today off with something of a serious topic. As many of you guys know, there have been some allegations that have come forth in the Smash community, and there are some really tough claims being leveraged against some very high-profile players. There's thoughts of like emotional and sexual abuse within the community, and I thought it would only be right for us to start today's video off with about 30 seconds of just silence so that we can think about and we can be mindful of the victims of sexual abuse in the Smash community as well as the gaming community as a whole. So let's just take about 30 seconds here. Thank you guys for that time, and I hope that you had a little bit of time just to think about not just the victims within the Smash community, but this is happening in a lot of different communities, guys. We just aren't hearing about it. And I'm glad that the Smash community is taking this head on and that they are getting the people that have committed these horrible acts out of the community so that we can flourish a lot earlier. But keep in mind that this is happening in other industries too, and other communities. We just don't see it yet. So hopefully the Smash community can kind of be that example where, you know, we can give people the courage to step out and to speak up against being harassed and that sort of thing. And I realize that we're new to the game. You know, Mechanyx.gg is a new platform, but we felt it was right to make kind of a unilateral statement across the board for Mechanyx.gg, something that all of our team members agree upon when it came to these allegations and how we feel about it. And the way that we kind of articulated that is that, first and foremost, we realized that a lot of you guys are younger. It's the truth that the next generation of esports athletes, it's really exciting. The next generation of esports athletes is getting up kind of right now. They're playing competitively and they're realizing just what a joy it is to play games competitively and how good they really are. And I'm so excited to see the next generation of pro esports athletes and what they're going to do, and hopefully our platform can be part of that journey. But we do acknowledge and we do recognize that a lot of you guys are young, and you guys do deserve a comfortable and a safe place to play the games that you want to play. And this whole debacle within the community came about because people were not affording young people, and in generally just people in general, but especially young people weren't affording young people a community or a place where they were safe to play. And for us, that's unacceptable. We have always been about your guys' privacy, your guys' safety. We always say we put players before profits, and we want to have the best player experience possible. And then if we're able to monetize and make a little bit of money off of it too, to float the platform and make it better, then that's great. But we're not going to sacrifice player experience for profits or anything like that. That's why we don't run ads. That's why we don't sell data, because those would compromise the player experience on Mechanyx.gg. And it goes without saying, but we care a lot about you guys. Privacy is a big thing for us, making sure that you have a safe and comfortable place where you can play and enjoy yourself. Those are all tantamount to what we do here at Mechanyx.g. They're kind of the core of how we develop the features that we do. And we just wanted to reassure you. I wanted to come out here and kind of speak for the entire team when I say that right now there's no real way to kind of communicate peer-to-peer on Mechanyx.gg, but that is coming in the near future. And I just want to reassure you guys that we are constantly thinking about how we keep that safe and how we keep people from taking advantage or harassing you. And I know the term zero tolerance policy is kind of a buzzword right now, but I want you to know that Mechanyx.gg has no tolerance for harassment. Harassment is a horrible thing of any variety: sexual, physical, emotional, mental, any of those abuses. That is terrible. It hurts people. It causes them to have potentially lifelong trauma, or trauma that takes years, if not decades, to resolve. And I'm here to tell you that if you're the kind of person that needs to harass somebody or put other people down so that you can feel good about yourself, you need help. You seriously need help. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm saying that you have something that you need to get resolved and something that needs professional help. So please go get help. And in the meantime, Mechanyx.gg isn't the platform for you. If you are going to come on here and harass our people, harass our community, harass our users that we care so deeply about, I'm here to tell you that we don't have time for you. This is not your platform. Please go somewhere else. We don't want you here. And the reason for that is, like I said, harassment can hurt, and hurt very deeply people. And I know for some of you, you have been harassed, or maybe you have had something go on in your past that has caused you deep turmoil. And not to take away from any of the trauma that you guys are feeling, but I've been there. Like when I was younger, I had friends, quote unquote friends, who emotionally and verbally abused me. And it took me years, if not like a decade, to finally be able to sit down with a counselor and talk about that sort of thing and get it all resolved. But the point is, I got help, and there is help out there. There is resources for you. If you are hurting and somebody is like harassing you, then talk to somebody about it. Go find those resources and get the help that you need so that you can live a happy and fruitful life, and that you can focus on the things that make you happy versus this one person or this group of people that are constantly bullying and harassing you. And while I can't be that resource for you, I'm not a counselor, and we don't really have any counselors on staff at Mechanyx.gg. My hope is that we build a platform that can at least, while you're sorting those things out, that you can still have a great and enjoyable experience with your esports journey or your game journey. That's really what it's all about. We want to be that place where you can go and you can have fun and you can connect with people that are wholesome and that are going to bring you up and that are going to help you enjoy the game that you play. And if that means you're going competitive, they help you to get better. If it means that you're just trying to find your next play group, hopefully that you form those lifelong bonds and that you get to play with people that you enjoy their company and they enjoy your company. So that's what I'm going to say on that. That was a lot, I realize. So thank you guys for listening. I felt it was really important that we articulate our points, and hopefully that you guys understand where we're coming from and realize that we're on your side on this one. So now let's get on to some more fun stuff, and this is kind of what you came to this video for, I imagine. Mechanyx.gg is growing, and it's growing very, very fast. We've got a lot of really cool new features that I'm going to tell you about here really, really quickly, kind of in a lightning round, and then I've got a really cool surprise for you guys at the end, so definitely stick around. So a couple things that we've updated in the past week or so. We've actually rebuilt our tournament and bracket generation algorithm. So what we were noticing was with the tournaments and the brackets that we were generating previously, sometimes the bracket would end up being unbalanced as you were going into the second and third round, and it would be kind of weird, like who gets the bye the second round and all this other stuff. So we figured it out. We rebuilt the algorithm. We used some new calculations to make sure that the bracket is balanced. And the coolest part about it is in our internal testing, we actually ran a bracket with like 800 or so players. So this new algorithm has the capacity to support way more people. And theoretically, we've looked at the numbers and we could support potentially as many players as you can think to bring. So if you're hoping to have a 10,000 player Smash tourney at some point, definitely talk to us, because there's some other things that we need to like work out, some other contingencies to make that experience good. But needless to say, your bracket and the tournament, that's kind of taken care of, but there's a lot of other things that we would need to work out. I'm of course joking, but it kind of illustrates to you that this new algorithm is really cool. We're really proud of it, and we can't wait to see what amazing stuff you guys do with it and how big we can make these brackets potentially. Also, we have To The Cause, which is in the works. I don't know if I've ever elaborated on this fully, but Mechanyx is an e-commerce company. We actually already have another application in production. It's called Food for Group, and it is an online food and beverage platform that helps people in the food and beverage industry, small businesses, to be able to do online ordering and other cool stuff. So we have the benefit of having developed all of that e-commerce technology already. And one of the services that we offer through Food for Group is To The Cause, which is a crowdfunding and donation service. And we actually piloted To The Cause with Cool Guy Zone, which is, you can check them out at twitch.tv/CoolGuyZoneTTV. Walty and same name, great to see you guys. Hope you're watching. How's it going? They've been super duper graceful to let us run To The Cause with them to do all their donations, and we've had a lot of success. And so we are now in the process of migrating To The Cause over to Mechanyx.gg. And I'm proud to say that right now you can actually get on and try out the To The Cause beta. Right now it just has support for plain Jane donations, but we plan to add support for campaigns, milestones, and a lot of other cool stuff in the next couple of weeks. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And that's kind of the long and the short of it. Those are the things that we've improved over this past week or so. We're super duper stoked. And we also got to thinking, and we thought that it would be really cool if, imagine that you had a platform, or not a platform, you had a way to kind of connect with us on kind of a live basis. And we would be able to debut these features to you in real time, and you'd be able to try them out and give us your feedback all in real time. That'd be pretty cool, right? So we thought so too, and so what we're going to start doing is every Wednesday we are going to be doing press previews. And a press preview is basically just where we release code onto our servers, and you guys can go and you can try it out. You can try out these new features, give us your feedback, tell us about any bugs that you can have, and you will have a Mechanyx staff member sitting there basically guiding the conversation and engaging with you guys and answering questions and doing all sorts of other stuff. So it's kind of one part a class or a seminar where we talk about all the different facets of Mechanyx and do different tutorials. There's another part of it where it's like we're introducing new features and showing you them in real time. So there's a lot of really cool stuff there. And so we're going to start doing that on Wednesdays at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And believe it or not, it actually launches this Wednesday. So our first Mechanyx press preview or developer chat is going to be on this Wednesday, the 8th, at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to be there for the first inaugural episode of Mechanyx Developers Chat, all you got to do is head over to twitch.tv/MechanyxGG. Pretty straightforward. We also have a YouTube channel, so if you missed the stream, we're going to be uploading the VOD and some highlights to our YouTube channel, and that is at youtube.com. You just search for MechanyxGG, and you'll find our channel, and you can subscribe there. So we would love to see you there. Definitely come by and check us out. We'll be streaming for probably about an hour, hour and a half, till about 3 o'clock Central Time. And yeah, we'd love to see you. So those are all my updates for this week, guys. Can't wait to see you guys on Wednesday. Go get subscribed to our various channels, and we'll be super duper stoked to show you guys the new stuff come Wednesday. So until then, guys, good luck, have fun, get out there and play some games, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.